What's going on there, you good fellow fly guys? You know who it is, the cat in the hat, your chief architect, Michael Andrew of StyleArchitects.com, here to help you redesign your frame of mind when it comes to the styling thing. And welcome to another discourse in dress, another expression of your ensembles, some sonnets for your style. And today we are going to begin our conversation with how to curate your closet when it comes to your clothing. And I know you guys have been waiting. Damn, Mike, when are we gonna get to the tactical things that we can begin implementing into our closets and into our expression? Well, here we are. The first thing that we're gonna talk about is your soul, what you stand on, who you are. Now, if you haven't picked up on what I'm talking about, we're talking all about your shoes. Now, your shoes are one of the most important purchases that you're going to make, especially when you're beginning your wardrobe. Now, while it's the last thing that we put on, it's generally the first thing that people are going to experience when they are taking in our ensemble. Now, before they even see you, they can hear you coming. Think about it like this. When you're in your office or a workspace and you hear the hard clacking of leather soles hitting concrete or hitting the marble floors that are in your office, and you hear that rhythmic gait, tell me you can't determine whether or not that is your boss coming or whether that's somebody who is a subordinate. You can hear the assertive rhythm that a boss has versus the quick scurrying sound that sneakers, rubber soles will make when it comes to the subordinate. That's not to make anybody less than, but we do have order and we do have positions that we are trying to maintain, sustain, or attain to. So with that understanding, and with the studies that have shown that quality leather shoes are going to make a much different sound than cheaply made soles, and you have the desire to get to a boss status, why wouldn't you start making the investment now? So after they hear you, then of course they're going to see you. And shoes have a unique ability to help your ensemble blend together as it's standing out, or to become the focal point of what you're wearing. Sneakerheads seem to have a great understanding of this concept. When they're going out and they're buying shoes and they want them to stand out, they'll mute the rest of their look. So they may have on full black and then have on some red shoes or some green shoes or some neon shoes. But if they're trying to make sure that it is the enhancement of their personal look, then what they do is they create a collaboration of all those colors coming in together. So they may have some neon in their sneakers, but then they'll add some neon in the t-shirt that they're wearing. Well, you can do the same thing with your look. If you're trying to have your look stand out, then it's important for you to get those bright, vibrant colors in your shoes and make sure that the rest of the look is muted. However, if you're trying to make a full presentation and to make sure that you have an exclamation point on your ensemble, then you want to make sure that those shoes are subtle enough to not overtake or overshadow the rest of the ensemble. So they have a very unique space in helping you either blend in or stand out. The next thing that shoes will create are talking points through their textures. You have calfskin, you have suede, you have buckskin, you have crocodile, you have ostrich, stingray, you have velvet, you have needlepoint. You have all of these different fabrications and skins that can express very different things. If you're wearing a beautiful calfskin Oxford or a calfskin whole cut Blucher, then you have the opportunity to keep everything very classic and very elegant. If you're wearing something that is a skin, then it's definitely going to draw attention and maybe elicit somebody to touch those. Even as you run your hand over, you can feel the luxury and it just makes you feel luxurious. Now, paying attention to all of those different types of things will help you as you begin to curate your shoe collection. And we're going to talk about a few things that you should pay attention to.